All right, hey everyone. Today I'm looking at the HomePod and the Grovemade HomePod stand. For those of you who don't know, Grovemade is a company based out of Oregon, and they make really cool products for everyday carry stuff, desktop, computer accessories, all sorts of cool things. And one of their signature, they have a lot of wood-based products, and this is a product that features a walnut sting, which is something that a lot of their products have, so you can match accessories and stuff. But this is an accessory for the HomePod. Now, I'm a big fan of the Sonos System. I have a lot of Sonos speakers. I'm also a big Apple fan, and so even though I primarily have Sonos speakers, I had to check out this HomePod as well, and I'm a big fan. There's a lot of people who have been hating on it, whether that be for its price point or just it's only supporting Apple Music. Personally, being an Apple guy myself, I have no problem with that. I don't use Spotify hardly at all, only for certain uses, and so I have no problem with this kind of being locked in Apple's ecosystem. That's fine with me. And I've been a big fan of it. It's really cool. I would say it's pretty comparable to a Sonos One, for example. I think it's a little nicer in terms of sound. Obviously, with Sonos, they have what they call True Play, which is basically their way of tuning the speaker to your room. The HomePod works but automatically doing that. So it uses the microphones built in to sense where it's placed in the room, and you don't have to go through the whole process of walking with your phone around and tuning the room, which is how the Sonos system works. Now, I know Sonos is moving in that direction. Their CEO has said that that's a feature they're going to have available soon on their products with built-in microphones, but it's not something they have yet. So the HomePod is a really cool device. You just say, "Hey Siri," and it lights up just like that. And it's been really cool. So you can use
Some lights didn't respond. Check the Home app for more details.
Yeah, I have it controlling my lights and all sorts of other things, and it's been a really cool accessory. Now, one of the things that the HomePod got criticized for was apparently the silicone on the bottom. As I'm sure many of you have heard, the silicone down here leaves rings on different wood surfaces. Why is this playing something? And so Grovemade came out with this product to not only eliminate that problem, but also just a nice accessory to the HomePod that makes it look really cool. So it's very simple, just a little coaster-looking thing. But I love how it complements the HomePod. It also comes in maple. They make a black aluminum and silver version as well. They used to do cork, but I guess they discontinued that, which is unfortunate. I wanted to get the cork as well. But your HomePod just simply would stand on it like that, and then it will prevent that silicone from leaving marks on your wood. So the other thing, just so that I'm covering all the bases here, I've heard that the Sonos One, which is Sonos' newest smaller speaker, they have the Beam, but as far as their smaller speakers, that was the newest one. That one has also been known to leave marks as well. So it's not just the HomePod. The Sonos One has been known to do that as well. And apparently you can rub it right off pretty easily. So I don't know exactly what the fuss is, but that is something it was criticized for when it first launched. And I've even heard rumors that as they manufacture more, that Apple will rectify that problem. Again, I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen or not, but that's something that's in the works. But again, there's been a lot of reviews for the HomePod itself, so I don't want to repeat, what other videos have done. But mainly, just wanted to show this guy. My only criticism with this is Grovemade's products. I love their products. I'm going to review more of them on my channel. When they're on the site, though, the walnut looks a little more rich, I don't know if it's the way they edit their photos, but when I get their products in the mail, it's not that it looks dull. It's just it's not as rich of a walnut color as I would expect based on the website. So it's a little darker, and yeah, I don't know if mattes the right word. It just wasn't always what I'm expecting when I see what's on their website. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of what it is. And again, it's a very, very simple, straightforward thing. It's just a stand. But I think it adds to the design of the HomePod, and I'm not big on, adding tons of accessories to Apple products. They're really elegant and they just work as is. But this is something that actually I really enjoy, and I'm glad they made it. And obviously it solves the problem of marking any of your furniture. So a big fan of that. Check out the HomePod if you haven't. It's a really cool device. My only issue with it since having it is I really wish it would support multiple users, multiple voices. As I'm sure many of you know right now, anyone who is using the device, if you have your messages turned on, which you can disable in the settings, but anyone who has that turned on, you can any random person can ask Siri to access your messages, and she will pull them up. So it'd be really nice if it could, obviously our phones can distinguish our voices, so if HomePod could distinguish between voices and access content separately, that would be a really cool feature I'd like to see added. But otherwise, I'm a big fan. I will probably just use this in my office and stick to the Sonos throughout my house. I'm really happy with Sonos, and I don't want to reinvent the wheel. It works, and happy to integrate the HomePod as much as possible, but I'll probably just keep it strictly for the office at this point. So anyways, that's all I got for today. So please comment, ask questions. I'm happy to answer any questions. Subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you get updates when my videos come out. And thank you for watching.